While coming up with this video idea, I discovered that YouTube actually shows you where your viewers are from. Being a baby channel, I didn't expect anything interesting, but to my surprise, I saw so many diversity in my audience. I was so happy and touched, so I decided to show you guys one of my favorite areas in Beirut, Lebanon, and that is the HAMRA neighborhood. HAMRA was a very lively area back in the 60s and early 70s. It was really the place to be. Today, HAMRA has suffered many crises and is barely standing. But despite all of that, HAMRA still has a lot of fans who love her and regularly visit her, and I am definitely one of them. My least favorite part of HAMRA has to be the main HAMRA street. It is very busy and noisy. The smaller street though, below and above the main road, are where the true treasures of HAMRA lie. HAMRA is a very familiar place to me, so familiar that I always go to the same places every time. And that makes me feel like I'm missing out on what HAMRA can really offer. Today, I tried a new cafe and I absolutely loved it. Very nice place with a lot of light and books. I'm drawing today on my panorama sketchbook that I dedicated to learning perspective and creating cool backgrounds, and HAMRA will have a dedicated spread in the sketchbook. Being an artist online today is very tricky because there are so many amazing artists out there, and you constantly ask yourself like, what is gonna make people wanna follow my art journey online? Now I think about my art as a reflection of how I see the world and how I personally experience it. Because no one can experience it the way you do, so you show it to the world as an art form. HAMRA is a very interesting place. A lot of artists, a lot of writers, a lot of people go there and they just sit in the cafes, and everyone is so nostalgic about how HAMRA was, and even me, and I wasn't even alive in the 60s, in the 70s, but I feel nostalgic. I feel like, oh my god, I look at HAMRA today and I'm like, wow, HAMRA has changed so much. Like, what am I talking about? I wasn't even born. But it's just the way it is with everyone in Lebanon today. Like, we feel so nostalgic of how things were, even if we never experienced them. But I have really good memories in HAMRA, especially as an artist. I feel like the area is full of old houses, and if you follow me, you know that I love Lebanese architecture and I love Lebanese houses. And I find a lot in HAMRA, and I just find that HAMRA is not a superficial area. There's a lot of superficial areas in the world and like fake cities. HAMRA is a very real area, and it's very like raw, and it's very true, and it's realistic. And I love the simplicity of HAMRA, And I love how people live in HAMRA and how people go around HAMRA and what they do. I'm not trying to conceal the truth about HAMRA. There are a lot of places that are closed. A lot of shop owners cannot handle the rent and cannot handle the crisis. But there's a lot of nice things, and there's a lot of cats. Absolutely wanted to add some food in this spread because HAMRA to me is the smell of like 1,000 restaurants next to each other of like Lebanese cuisine and international cuisine. So I took myself to a Lebanese restaurant called Te Marbuta, and I ordered fattoush, which is like a salad. It's really good. And I ordered spicy potatoes that are not very spicy. They're called batata bkizbra. Some people call them batata harra, some people call them batata bkizbra. I don't know. And we're reaching the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys liked the spread and learned something new about HAMRA. And I really feel like when Lebanon or Beirut will get better, HAMRA will be the first area to boom again. But we can only be hopeful. Anyways, as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!